About 2 weeks ago, I made an argument for President William Samoei Ruto to make a trip to Burkina Faso and see exactly what the president of that country, who came to power through a coup d'etat, is doing for his people. Number one, that gentleman, despite having challenges from the Western world, there is a very huge conflict in Burkina Faso. And our former colonies, they are not very happy with what that gentleman is doing, given the fact that the country has a lot of minerals. They have a former colonial masters in France, and France is not very happy because he has tightened the lead. Anyway, the first thing that this gentleman did, and that's the reason why I still believe that President William Samoei Ruto will actually become very humble, all switch gears and become very humble and travel to that country to benchmark, or rather to learn what's happening. Number one, Traore declined a grant from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for the construction of 200 mosques. He told the kingdom that the people of Burkina Faso do not need mosques. Remember, he's a Muslim and is declining some spiritual assistance to expand Islam in his country. Akawambia watu wa Burkina Faso, they need schools, they need hospitals, they need infrastructure. That's a very great reflection of a true leader. Contrary to our president, who is always focusing on how much he's going to give to the church, forgetting that our people are dying in hospitals. Priorities for Ruto upside down. Number two, President Traore paid the local debt using the taxes the people for Burkina Faso have been paying. Imagine, today our president actually is in China to procure more loans to develop the country, yet Kenyans are paying taxes. Can you imagine the contrast? Why should he not travel to Burkina Faso and find out that gentleman is below 40 years? You learn, when you have humility, you can learn from even a Gen Z or a very young person. Number three, Traore slashed the salaries of his cabinet members about 30%. 30%. Could President William Ruto do the same? I know he's using taxpayers' money to buy political loyalty. And that's a cancer which has bedeviled our country since independence. Kenyatta was doing the same. Moi made it even worse. Kibaki was, he gave opportunities to his cronies. You remember the Anglo-Rising? Each president has used a system through which his cronies, or himself or herself, siphons money from state coffers. Mr. Traore has really set the stage for Africa. I wish countries like Nigeria is the most populous with the large oil deposits, could learn from what the gentleman from Burkina Faso is doing. Ghana has a lot of gold. Ghana seems to be doing better compared to Kenya. But look at what's happening in the DRC. The DRC has everything that can actually even build the whole of Africa. Minerals, the best climate. But look at the conflict that is even, people are dying. Civil war, people are killing each other. There is no order. Civil disorder, strife, chaos. But when you try to look at what Ibrahim Traore has done, our leaders, African leaders, should borrow a leaf from this gentleman and be able to go there and find out what this gentleman is exactly doing. I remember the Kisumu governor, Professor Nyang' Nyong'o, went to Murang'a to see how